Welcome, everyone. Welcome to purplelunarose Tarot and Astrology. Tonight we are reading for the Earth signs Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I am looking at the week of September 22nd through September 28th. And your biggest cosmic influences this week is going to be, of course, Libra season beginning, the fall equinox, and Venus moving into Scorpio, which all happens on the 22nd. So, very powerful day. I will be putting timestamps in after the live stream is over, and you can find those in the description box. We are streaming, multi-streaming on 3 different platforms. So we're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. And links for journals, affiliate links, new merch can all be found in the description box, along with information for personal readings. And I am going to be starting with a collective reading first. All right, I see everyone coming in. Brenda is with us. Diana is with us. Sandra is with us. Says audio and picture is good. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. All right. You guys hear the flute music in the background? Let me know. Ooh, I split it at the temple path. So we're exactly where we're supposed to be. I'm going to jump right in with the collective. Energy wise, I am drained. I'm going to say that that's probably the eclipse energy. Guys, if you're waiting for astrology reads in my Etsy shop or personal website, I know I'm starting to get behind, y'all. I love y'all. I'm down to like 2 or 3 left, and they're all astrology reads. I believe it's just a birth chart. I say just a birth chart. Those are the biggest ones, but there's a couple other astrology consultations. So I am getting to them, guys. I am getting to them. Today, I worked this morning. I started pretty early, and then around noon, I really had to slow down, just take some me time, and I had to sleep, y'all. I don't know. I feel like I'm just super drained, super tired, but it was a really busy week, and we had the eclipse season, so I feel like that's, it's probably all pretty normal. I do feel a little more rested this evening, so that is nice. And I will be working on Etsy shop readings tomorrow as well. I promise, guys, I'll make it worth the wait. All right, let's start masculine energy first. I've seen that walking away card. Sandra says just tiny bit music. Good. We don't want to get in too much trouble. All right, masculine energy. So interesting. Look at that. We have the garden and the gate. So I did see the walking away card when I was shuffling, and those 2 cards actually go together in this giant oracle set. So the garden and the gate, it talks about being in your comfort zone. And the walking away card is like where you leave your comfort zone. So right now, masculine energy, thinking about it. See how she's kind of like looking out into the expansion, and she's wearing this key. That's my favorite part of this card. It's number 30, but it's the card where she's wearing the key around her neck. And the meaning of the book, inside the energy oracle book, it talks about how she can use that key at any time to unlock that gate. But she's comfortable here. She's built her garden the way she wants it. She has all the flowers that she likes, and she's questioning whether she should go out into this expansion or not. And what's out in that expansion, of course, it's, leaving the comfort zone, but it's supposed to be spirit, ascension, awakening. There's something about the work involved. And I'm not sure, I guess in the awakening journey, there's something about the job, the work it takes. All right, let's look at the feminine energy. So number 22, I have yin yang. This is definitely about balancing masculine and feminine energies. It's also about out with the old and with the new. It could have something to do with a partnership. The twos are sticking out to me. Let's look at the bridging energy. Look at that. Goddess of the Moon comes out. Door to Romance is on the bottom. It's the overall energy. So the heart is locked away, and we're trying to decide whether we're going to open the heart or not. The synchronicities, number of synchronicities are sticking out to me. 33, 22, 52, 30. Could be seeing a lot of threes, could be seeing a lot of twos. I think we're all seeing a lot of fives, and that is going to be because we're all experiencing such drastic changes. There's something here about trusting your intuition. So I guess it really depending on what type of twin journey you're experiencing. I feel like both could be having some intuitive hits, and the bridging energy is definitely going to be to learn to trust your intuition. There seems to be a buildup with this moon energy. We are a couple days out after the eclipse energy, but remember, full moon energy can be felt a couple of days after the full moon. So it's the same with super moon, but more so, right? So it's like you can feel it longer. And honestly, the Pisces eclipse is energy that we're going to be feeling well into 2026. So I'm really feeling here that the message is whatever you've been feeling about your journey or about counterpart energy is exactly what's happening. Or that's why we've seen that temple path card that says you're exactly where you're supposed to be. The intuition that you have is telling you exactly what you need to know or exactly what is happening. And the lesson is going to be to trust your intuition. All right, let's look at the garden and the gate. We have the Chariot. It's about going somewhere, moving in a certain direction. They could feel like the wheelchair is sticking out to me. So it's like something is trying to slow them down. But the interesting thing is that it's not actually true. Like nothing is slowing them down except for their own thoughts, because the Chariot says, don't be afraid to move quickly. And you can see the flames coming off the wheels. But they definitely feel like they have some type of disability, or like some type of extra something against them, like something making it more challenging than it would be for someone, I don't know, that doesn't have a wheelchair. And again, it's not necessarily true. It's just what their thought is. Five of Pentacles, big confirmation, challenges. There's something about feeling abandoned, rejected. We have Queen of Pentacles. It could be by a person who is learning to. The Queen of Pentacles is about learning to become your own resource. So it's like something about finances, something about someone who's more focused on finances, maybe. Does Brenda say I'm in a wheelchair? She did. Okay, I don't know why, but here we go. Ready? Oh, have the mercy. I mean, I'm sure there's a reason, but I feel like it's going to be controversial. Okay, for one, the masculine energy over here, there's something about like if someone comes into finances, or if they're more focused on their finances, something like that. It's like something, there's fear that someone's going to move away quickly or abandon or reject someone, something like that. That's masculine energy. But the wheelchair, when I seen the wheelchair cards, first I need to say that sometimes when I turn these cards over, I get like, I don't know, I see something or I'll hear something, and it doesn't seem to go with what I think we're talking about, because I think I know everything, right? And so I don't say it. And then I'll go on with like whatever the reading, like whatever the next meaning of the next card is. And the whole time I'll have like this nagging type of energy because I didn't talk about whatever, came up with this thing. So I've been trying to surrender more and listen more and, say it when I hear it. But when I heard this one, I was like, this makes no sense. It has nothing to do with this. And I know that it could have upset some people, just because the situation or the subject or the person I'm fixing to talk about is slightly controversial. And I don't mean like Trump controversial. I just mean like, it's popular, it's trending right now, and it's slightly controversial. And I know for a fact that like some people don't like this specific person. Okay, it's not even that big of a deal. So now I feel like I've just blown it up into this whole thing. But when I turned the Chariot card over and I seen the wheelchair card, when the Chariot is Cancer energy, it's nurturing energy. It's like the mother archetype energy. I am a Cancer rising. What else? Okay, I think that's enough. But when I turned it over, I immediately got the story of, I believe his name is Matt Strife, and I could be saying that wrong. But he was like really popular on TikTok for a short period. He was like a stand-up comic. And lots of people loved him. He was like super hilarious. Some people thought he was like a little crude and rude and disgusting, and whatever. It's comedy, so it's like what to each their own, right? Like what kind of comedy do you like? Some people don't like this kind of comedy, some people do, whatever. I thought he was funny when he first came out. I seen Matt Rife. Thank you, Michelle. So I thought he was funny when he first came out. But anyway, who cares? It's not even about Matt Rife, but it's about his stand-up comedy show that he did on, I want to say it was Netflix, where he tells this joke, and the joke involves someone who's in a wheelchair. And I'm not even going to tell you the joke. I don't remember what the joke was. It's not the point. But the point was that, and this is what was being shown to me when I didn't say anything earlier. The point was that at the end of the joke, he talks to people and he says, that really pisses a lot of people off, and people get really offended by that wheelchair joke. And there was a person in the audience who was in a wheelchair. And the person in the audience was like, I'm not offended. I'm just like, I go to all these types of like stand-up comedies, and they're like, no one ever talks about us. No one ever brings us into the conversation. No one ever involves us, right? Like that's what the person was saying. So they weren't offended by whatever the joke was. They were just so glad to be included, right? So I don't know. There's something about like that and like this whole journey that we're on. It's like this specific type of awakening journey that we're on because it seems like I get a lot of people that are like, where's my twin flame, Rosa? When am I gonna find my? And it's like, oh my god. I guess they just want to be included, but some things, I guess we don't need to necessarily ask for. But yeah, anyway, the whole point was that I heard that story about being included and I didn't mention it with the Chariot card. Diana says he has a bunch on YouTube and does make bold jokes, but also is very genuine with his audience. I've seen several. I just don't get offended easily. I know that people do. Okay, so I get it. But I'm an Aries. I have all that Aries. I know I'm a Cancer rising, guys, but I have all the Aries. And it definitely like overtakes my chart. And like I'm an offensive person. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes I open my face hole and I'm like, oh my God, did I just say that? But you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. I just don't get offended easily. And I thought he was funny. I didn't see a whole lot of his stuff either. So I just heard that like later they were rude and crude and whatever. And I don't know. I don't know. I just know that whatever he said, he pissed a lot of people off and he's not very popular anymore. So it's like he's not on the TikTok anymore. So I don't know. I don't know what he did or what he done, but I don't know. The one I saw really honestly was just that one Netflix where he talks about the wheelchair thing. And I just thought that was so cool that he was interacting with his audience and that he made someone feel included. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. All right. Yin yang, out with the old, in with the new. There's a stagnant energy here, fear, something holding this energy up. This energy, I wouldn't say it's not stagnant. It's like it's ready to go. It's pushing something. Divine feminine, you could be being forceful right now. It's like there's this energy of a push. You're not satisfied. And it's interesting because it's almost like spirit is asking us to kind of be still in this eclipse energy. And honestly, that's why people say like it's, not to manifest around this time and things like that, because eclipses are a time where like we're being aligned, we're being put where we're supposed to be, right? So it's like when people think that if you're manifesting, then it's like you're trying to control an outcome, or you're trying to manipulate an outcome. And here's the way I see it. God is the most powerful. When he's aligning me, it doesn't matter what I'm trying to manifest. Like I'm going to go where he thinks I'm supposed to go. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, if I'll try to manifest whatever, and I don't think it's going to hinder me, God's not going to give me something. People will be like, oh, it'll come to you, but it'll be more challenging. That is not the case. Like God's not going to give you something that you want and like make it harder. Like I think it's so funny that we make Source or Spirit, Universe, God, whatever, like this big mean bully. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh my gosh, we're the bullies. Like we bully ourselves. It's not God doing it to us. But there's this energy of like needing to sit still, wait for something. We're being aligned, like something is being put together, and it's like we're trying to push something, we're trying to force something. I feel that way sometimes, like just with PLR. I'll be making like shorts and stuff when I'm supposed to be resting, and it's like I can hear spirit telling me, like, just sit, Rosa, just sit. Diana says comedy is meant to be offensive in some ways. I agree. In some ways it is. It's meant to shake us up a little. Brenda says that is true. I love the inclusion too. That is why I was supposed to say something about, the story at the beginning. All right, let's keep going. Yin Yang, Divine Feminine, the Star, bright hope for the future, clean slate, purification. Four of Swords, blessing in disguise, rest is what's needed, and Four of Pentacles is here. Four of Pentacles is about holding on to something too tightly. I think what you're holding on to too tightly is going to be a thought or an idea or a belief, because we have a lot of air energy here with the Star and the Swords. So it's like something that you believe, something that you think is to be true. Something like that is what needs to be released so that the energy can flow. All right, let's look at the goddess of the moon. We have the Crone of Swords, so that's going to be the King of Swords. We have the Two of Pentacles coming out and the Four of Cups coming out. The Emperor is on the bottom. It's about taking charge. The Emperor is the most powerful card in tarot. I think there's a lack of communication. I think the communication okay, so King of Swords is authenticity, vulnerability, and speaking truth. The Two of Pentacles is a lack energy, like there's not enough of something. But I'm also seeing the infinity sign, so it's in the bridging energy of the twins. And then we have Four of Cups, which is about ignoring something, but having all the ingredients to be able to manifest something or put something together. There's no communication. There's no physical words. There's something that could be pulling apart the counterpart energies. There's something about trusting your gut with the information that you are receiving. I want to look at this Four of Cups just a little bit more. There's something you have. Both counterparts, divine masculine and divine feminine. Knight of Swords, Three of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Nine of Wands is stubborn energy. Knight of Swords is breakup. It's a clue card for breakup. Three of Swords is about healing a broken heart, and Ten of Pentacles, what you want, goals, dreams, achievements. The message is that someone could be being stubborn. There's definitely this energy of my way or no way. I'm going to do Keepers of the Light. Oracle for guidance. Masculine energy, there's fear of not getting something that they want. There's fear of someone leaving for material situations. Feminine energy, there's a slowdown, a period of waiting, needing to be patient. The bridging energy seems to give me a little bit of standoff, a little bit of what's it called when you're playing the checkers, the chess. And it's like both pieces come together, but they can't move. Michelle, stalemate. That's it. That's definitely a little stalemate energy there. I will say it's definitely giving me everything for a reason, everything for purpose. It's like these two energies are doing two different things, but don't understand what is happening or like why, and don't understand that it's connected. All right, so I have the Shekinah. It says sacred self, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. And then Lord Shiva on the bottom, transcendence, rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given, dance with the universe. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it right there. That's going to be your collective. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we'll start with Taurus. That Nine of Wands that we've seen in the collective really get away with the stubborn energy. And I know this is going to step on some toes, but it kind of rubbed me the wrong way because it seems a little immature. And mind you, I'm on this journey myself, so I'm not just like calling names. But it's definitely giving, it's, you know, my way or the highway type of energy. And the funny part is that it's honestly neither. It's spirit's way. That's really honestly the only way. We can be delusional and think that it's a different way, or that we can get into a whole discussion about free will, but it's just nonsense, and it's just, waste of time, right? Whole other show. All right, let me grab a drink of water. How many of you are feeling that way with your counterparts? Are you feeling like it's giving stubbornness, Nine of Wands energy, stalemate energy? I don't feel that, because for me, I think my focus is so much on spirit now that it's always a forward movement. For me, it feels like it doesn't matter. Like, I don't know. It's like other people's actions no longer affect me because my focus is on spirit or source, God, universe, whatever. So it's like, because my focus is there and, not on any person, then it's like, it's a constant like forward movement. Whereas before there was a lot of stagnant energy. There was a lot of, stalemate type of energy. James Sequence says, honestly, I haven't even been focusing on that. Same. I got some major things that's already taking up space. Same. She said, go with God. Agreed. I feel like my own life is getting so busy and so full that, it's like, it's important that I keep my focus on source, and literally that's it. All right, so today we are going to do the Keepers of the Light Oracle that I'm having such a hard time with for energy of the week. Spirit tells me practice makes perfect. I've complained about this Oracle set. And then the energy Oracle I'm going to use for the main spread. I'm going to clarify with the Modern Goddess Tarot tonight. I may pull out the Gilded Tarot. I have it sitting out, but I'm not 100% sure about that. We've been pulling some Blessed Bee Oracle. for all the signs, fire and water. So fire and water is already posted. So if you guys missed that, you can find it over on my YouTube channel under the live tab. And then I'm going to do Tree of Life Oracle for guidance. And of course, we'll close them out with our Moonology Oracle. I know, y'all. I'm almost ready. All right, so let's start with Taurus and let's timestamp. Let's do 3111 because I waited for it. The ones could be significant. So let's start energy of the week, keepers of the light. And I will most likely have to read it out of the book. All right, Taurus, this is going to be for the week of September 22nd through September 28th. Joan of Arc is your energy of the week. It's voice of truth. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. So it's pretty clear. I feel like I don't need to look it up. Isis, magic manifesting was on the bottom. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. There's something about speaking truth or speaking things into existence, especially if you're trying to manifest something. All right, energy oracle. Let's see, what is the challenge or obstacle for Taurus with voice of truth? Maybe it's about being able to focus on your purpose. All right, Taurus. We have adjacent possibilities for challenge or obstacle. Adjacent possibilities is that card where it says you had this goal and you started to get down the path. You probably got pretty close to it. And then it's like something happened. Door falls out, right? Something falls in your way. An obstacle is there. And it's like you went to go reach for a door and it was locked, right? Like this isn't the route that you thought it was going to be. So it's this energy of like, just because one door closes doesn't mean another one won't open. And just because a door is locked doesn't mean the next door won't be open. It's about taking a different route. It says you don't have to change your goal, but you may have to go about it a different way. So I feel like Taurus, maybe you started to follow your purpose and then something challenging or difficult happened. And it's like you're trying to find a door that will open now. I'm almost seeing that Matrix movie. You know, the movie where like they're going through the building and it's like going through all the different doors and all the different hallways. It's kind of giving that type of energy. All right, lesson learned that can help you with the challenge or obstacle. We have door to romance. So there could be something about love that is holding you up because I see the heart in the cage. This is energy. It says like this is, when I made this spread, this position is supposed to help you with the challenge or obstacle. So there's something about having your heart locked away. Let's look and see if we can get a little bit more information. And let's look at the outcome. We have a victory coming out. It's number 28. It's a big victory. It is going to be a love situation because we have Angel of Love on the bottom of the deck. Angel of Love comes down when unconditional love is needed. I see in the Five of Wands. So Five of Wands tells me that you're experiencing some challenges, Taurus, But the challenges are part of your training. It's not Five of Swords where they're stabbing and killing each other. It's Five of Wands energy. All right, let's look at that Joan of Arc card. Energy of the week was Voice of Truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. I think you're worried about saying something to someone. That could definitely be a part of it as well. It could have something to do with your purpose. Maybe you're worried that they won't agree or they won't want to, I don't know, follow you, go with you, learn with you, believe in you. Two of Cups, so it's all about some type of partnership. It's all about love, romance, equal effort, soulmate energy, the world, new opportunities, and Seven of Cups, new choices. So I feel like I'm talking to a Taurus that's ready to start following their purpose. It's like they're ready to tell someone, I want to travel the world. I want new options. I want to see different things. I want to take risks and explore and I don't know, do all the things. I will say that the Seven of Cups is the one that talks about the different options you have. And it is the card that sometimes like it'll show a snake. Sometimes it shows like all this gold and abundance and jewels. There's fire breathing dragon in one. There's the victory wreath in another. So it's like you have to be really cautious when making your choices, like pick wisely type of card. But what I will say is that normally the Seven of Cups, the clouds are covering the cup. So it's like it's really hard for the person to be able to see like what are the options. So in this particular tarot set, Modern Goddess Tarot, the clouds are not obscuring the view. So it's like she can clearly see this may not be the best, thing for me to do, but this one is. This one may be harder, but this one's going to be more fun. You see what I'm saying? Something like that. All right, adjacent possibilities. So again, there was a goal, and it's like, and it could be, we could be talking about like a romantic couple, right? Like we had this goal, we were both going this way, and now this thing has happened to me, and I want to take this route. Do you want to go with me, right? It's kind of giving that energy. We have the Death card, strong Scorpio coming out. This is Scorpio energy is someone who is very private. Scorpio spends a lot of time on their own. It's like I had I know a lot of Scorpios, and the Scorpios are like during the day super bubbly and active and encouraging and motivating and inspiring. And then it's like at night, it's this energy of reclusive. It's a much more intense internal vibe than what they portray during the day. There's something about that coming out strongly with this energy here. But it's like something old has ended and it's like something new is trying to begin. Judgment is coming out with the Death card. You can't get any stronger with Scorpio energy than that. Both of those cards are the two cards in tarot that do represent Scorpio energy. They also represent Pluto, and I just want to bring that out because I feel like that's what's happening. Pluto hit Taurus. It's like Taurus was going through life, yada, 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 and then 2024 hit. I make jokes, but it's because it's happened to all of us. But what's happening is Pluto is making this like once in a lifetime transit. And I feel like it's impacting you in some type of way where it's like it's completely changing your life. It's completely like a disassembling of a foundation. So that I wouldn't say a crumbling of a foundation. I don't think any major towers have exploded or anything like that. It's just like maybe you know how you built your house on this foundation and it's like, the foundation is old and maybe it's I don't know, it needs work and it's like it's I don't know, it needs a a fixer-upper, or it needs like a new coat of paint, or you know what I'm trying to say? It's like something needs revived. Revived is kind of what I'm getting with these energies. Big confirmation, thank you, Spirit, is Ace of Pentacles. Like a new start, a new beginning, a new offer. So again, whatever the goal was, the goal does not have to change. The only thing that's changing is the route to it. But I think because the route has changed, it's possible that there was some frustration. There was like some is, you know, what all is going to be, you know, when the foundation is rebuilt and we rebuild the house, like what are we going to keep the same amount of rooms? Are we going to keep the same, you know, is it positioned in the same direction? And you see what I'm saying? It's definitely like giving that type of energy. Like there was confusion as to what new offer was wanted, or what new offer, what new route would be taken, right? Door to romance, again, this is the thing that's going to help you with this thing, but there's something about that heart being locked away, and this is like lesson learned. So it's like you've learned to either lock the heart away, or you've learned to let that heart out and be more vulnerable. And I'm going to say, if we're talking about relationships, it's let the heart out and be more vulnerable, right? We have 10 of Cups coming out. So 10 of Cups is emotional contentment, happy home, happy family. We have Crown of Pentacles coming out. This is going to be the King of Pentacles. And King of Pentacles, remember, so kings are energy of action. And Pentacles is like many material things. So each king takes action in their element. So like, you know, the King of Swords is about, you know, taking action and communicating. The King of Wands is like passionate action. The King of what am I missing? Cups, it's you know, love. And then the King of Pentacles, it's like a thing, a material thing. So it's like a provider. It's definitely giving like provider type of energy, happy home, happy family. And then there's a provider. And 10 of Wands here, someone feels a lot of heavy burdens on their shoulders. Someone feels like they've had to carry a lot of weight in a home situation. There is a victory here, so let's keep going and see what that victory is. This card could be saying that, you know, Taurus, someone has their heart locked away because they're so focused on being able to provide. All right, let's look at the victory. We have Queen of Wands, be confident in yourself and your abilities. Wheel of Fortune, it's time, good luck, and good fortune. And Leo, the Strength card. So on the bottom, Crown of Cups, so that's that King of Cups energy that I was talking about. King of Cups energy, King of Cups is someone who has their emotions in check. This is a very emotionally mature individual here, King of Cups, right? And that's the bottom of the deck. So it's like that's overall energy, and that could definitely be like the goal or what we're trying to get to, something like that. Queen of Wands does talk about kindness. That's what the sunflower represents, and it's been sticking out to me in any King of Wands card. Wheel of Fortune is telling me that you went through something that was like stagnant. It wasn't moving. I'm seeing like a wheel and it's just stuck. It's not moving. And it's like you're just waiting. And now something is here. Now something is here. Change is definitely here. There's this energy of like going on with something new opportunities, new choices. I do see the Leo energy here with the Strength card. And this is this energy where you're going to have to face something that you've always been scared of. It is giving a little bit of like needing to leave the comfort zone. And I think we picked up on that energy in the collective as well. All right, I'm going to do a Blessed Be Oracle for Taurus. So several major arcana. We've seen the World card coming out. There's Cancer energy, Capricorn energy. We've seen Death, Scorpio energy is very strongly. Sagittarius energy with that Wheel of Fortune. Leo energy with the Strength card. And if you're not dealing with someone that has those signs, I would recommend looking at your own birth chart and then looking at what houses those signs represent. A blessing for the right words comes out. On the bottom, a blessing on your sleep. Someone could be staying up at night, worrying about something, overthinking a situation. All right, let's do guidance. Tree of Life Oracle for Taurus. We have the Seeds card coming out. We have the Man card coming out. And we have the Autumn card coming out. On the bottom is the Elder. I think we've read them all except for the Seeds card. So let's read that one for Taurus. All right, it says planting your life mission. Good decisions, foresight, nurturing, planning skills, prosperity, hope, overbearing, strictness, rigidity, goal-oriented, and egotistical. Important plans are in the works. This is a time to concentrate and do what is required for you to succeed. Seeds need to be nourished in order to become full-grown trees. They need the right conditions to prosper. You're being shown here that your ability to have what you desire in life may demand that you use foresight and notice whether or not your environment supports your ultimate goal or ambition. It says the seeds need a combination of water, soil, and sunlight to have a fair chance at growing. Are you ready to be disciplined enough to go through each step towards your desired end result? Have you planted your ideas in the right places or not? Realize your life mission is going to require your careful planning and dedication. You will need to take care to plant yourself well so that you can see your life develop fully. Tree of Life seed card asks you to get serious about your life mission and what is truly important to you. See things through from start to finish. You may have turned down some offers or be less social. You may have to turn down some offers or be less social or stop spreading yourself too thin at times. Others may try to coerce you away from your focus, but if you are determined to stay with your ambition, you may have to make choices that others do not like. At the same time, too much order and strict control may create an atmosphere of rigidity that in the end leaves you feeling lonely. Try not to be too overbearing or egotistical with others and show interest in their goals and dreams, as well as ask yourself if you appreciate the ideas, thoughts, and feelings of those around you. Be generous of spirit even while you exercise discipline and a resolute disposition, and allow those around you to thrive. Know that you may be showing others how it's done, staying with a plan and having the resolve to manifest hopes into reality. This is a serious card. It's time to zero in on what you most need or desire and be effective in seeing the job done. Respect yourself and know that you have much to offer, and that which is yours to sow wisely. Restore your energy and know that bringing your ideas and hopes into fruition will require time and energy, intelligence, and common sense. Okay, so I don't know about Taurus, but that card hit home in ways I cannot even describe. Even the spanking parts, yeah, wow. But I mean, it kind of makes sense. So Taurus is my 11th house, and my sun is in Aries. But it's in the late degrees of Aries, so it is almost in Taurus. So I'm definitely an Aries Taurus cusp energy with my sun sign. And I will say this as well. I probably should say it more often. I never come on here and tell you guys that these readings are for your sun, moon, or rising. I know some of you guys have asked me about that before, and like, Rosa, why don't you ever say that like everyone else? Guys, I study your birth chart, so I know that you have the energies of all 12 signs. I know that's like hard to believe or sometimes can be confusing, and because we grow up going, oh, I'm an Aries sun and I'm a Libra moon and I'm a, whatever. And we think that those are the only important signs, right? That's when your rising is if we're gonna go that way, I would say your rising is probably more important than your sun or your moon. But really you have, the your birth chart has 12 houses and 12 signs, and those 12 signs rule over, a house, and the house rules over a part of your life, right? So you have all the energy. So that's why I never say these readings are for your sun, moon, or rising. One, because these readings are actually for me. This is my healing and spiritual awakening journey, and this is what Spirit told me to do so that I could grow, ascend, awaken, and heal. So I correlate all these readings to my birth chart when I do these. Now they do, resonate with some of you, right? Most of you that are watching, and it is going to be because we are on a very similar, right, type of awakening journey. I know, so completely different than anything you hear any other tarot reader tell you. All right, Moonology to close it out for Taurus. The energy is gaining momentum. It is going to be the waxing moon, and emotions are running high. It's the super moon. We just had that super moon. I do feel like that energy is still here for Taurus. So the super moon would have happened on the 17th. So today is actually the 19th. This is for the week after. So guys, if you're looking for what happened this week, I always say you can go over to my YouTube channel and you can look under the live tab and you can go check my accuracy that way, right? This is going to be for the week after, but I do feel some full moon hangover. I feel it myself today. But it's like something about the Pisces full moon. So something that's happening right now, Taurus, could be coming through or lingering through into this next week. A win-win outcome is forecast. It's full moon in Libra, and this is going to have something to do with a relationship. Libra rules 7th house, and I know I feel like I could be reaching a little bit, but I feel like there was a lot of relationship issues. We started out with the 2 of Cups, which was about equal effort. There was this energy of like someone going off to go do new things. And there was also this energy of this heart locked away, most likely for protection, right? All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Taurus. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, make sure to hit that like button for me. And I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we're going to move on to Virgo. Brenda says, I so relate to this. I have both sun and moon in Taurus. Diana says, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button to show support. Yes, thank you, Diana. Kiss JG, hello. All right, so I'm almost ready for Virgo. I know our new intermission video is a little shorter than the old one. Probably like 10 seconds. I'm going to have to shuffle faster. All right. Let's timestamp 5454. Nice. I didn't even wait for that one. Virgo, you could be seeing a lot of number synchronicities. All right, so I'm looking at the week of September 22nd through the 28th. So we have Libra season as being at the beginning here, kicking off. We also have fall equinox, which is really having everyone focus on balance when it comes to relationships. We have Venus moving into Scorpio. So Virgo, this could be making you feel a little mushy when it comes to love. All right, energy of the week. I'm starting out with Keepers of the Light. I have Mercury, open communication, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. Bottom of the deck, we have the Miriam, sacred vision, choose to forgive in order to heal, see the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Virgo, you're dealing with a twin on the twin journey, right? And this is going to have something to do with forgiveness. And communication. The number 54 could be significant to you. I don't know. I'm seeing it in a number. So it could be like a phone number. I mean, it could be part of a birthday. All right, let's look at the challenge or obstacle with the open communication for Virgo. We have strategy. It's number 21, journal log. Maybe this is about writing something down. Lesson learned. We have broken heart and all tied up. Oh, yeah. Okay, door to personal healing and happiness is on the bottom. Okay, Virgo, it's super easy. Ready? So on the twin journey, experiencing spiritual awakening, definitely some frustration, anger, brokenheartedness when it comes to counterpart energy. Communication is needed. There's something you need to get off your chest. Most likely you've been writing about it in a journal, but you're not doing it. All Tied Up talks about how like you keep yourself really busy. Maybe you're overworking yourself at work so that you don't have to think about it. You don't have time to deal with it, that type of thing. But it's causing this blockage. So we have door to personal healing and happiness, which is on the bottom of the deck. And that is like talking about how you're supposed to go through the threshold, but you can't go through the threshold because you have something blocking the threshold. And I think what's blocking the threshold is the counterpart energy. Again, I think it's just communication is needed, forgiveness is needed, but it's like something is blocked off. Maybe you have blocked off counterpart energy, maybe they blocked you off, but it's like, I don't want to deal with it right now, so I'm just not going to, is kind of what's coming out there. Who's the Virgo? My North Node is in Virgo. Third house. All right, let's look at the Mercury, open communication. Get the weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Four of Wands, twin flame, big confirmation, 11-11. It is about a firm foundation. It could be about celebration coming together. Justice, a great injustice has been done, Libra energy. And a Seven of Swords is here. Seven of Swords is going to be about leveling up. It could be about a lie, a deceit, especially with broken heart and forgiveness. Oh, have mercy. It is. I tried. Oh, yeah. Ace of Cups on the bottom. Overflow of emotion, like literal tears. I think the Four of Wands is just confirmation of the twin, the 1111. I think there has been a great injustice, and I think somebody lied. Maybe so funny. Maybe not a lie, but it's like not the whole truth wasn't told. Something was kept back, right? Like something wasn't told, and that was a lie. So it was like, maybe you knew something, right? And then you should have said something, but you didn't say something, type of thing. The Seven of Swords talks about how like they go over to the other camp to steal those swords. So it's like this energy of like like being sneaky or deceitful. And I mean, it's possible that you're the one that told the lie, Virgo, but I don't think so because you're the one with the broken heart. You're the one that's like, I don't want to deal with it. All right, let's look at the strategy cards. We have Four of Swords. It's about rest and healing. The Fool, taking a leap of faith. And Five of Swords, negative thoughts. Disagreements, arguments, battles. It's emotional battles too. The water in the background. The Seven of Swords is the energy you've been. I mean, the Four of Swords. This is the energy you've been in. It's like you've been spending a lot of time maybe in bed, maybe laying down, maybe resting, maybe journaling. You may have wrote down what you want to say to this person, Virgo. We have Wheel of Fortune, the Strength card, and the Death card. 3 major arcana coming out for lesson learned to help you with the challenge or obstacle, which was that strategy card, journal card. Wheel of Fortune says something is, it's going to work out in your favor. I feel like you don't see it that way right now. That's why the Strength card is here. The Death card says that something had to end so something new could be born. So there's definitely this energy of you could be brokenhearted right now, Virgo, because you don't understand why something had to come to an end. Or you don't understand how it could possibly be reborn, rebirthed, recreated. Wheel of Fortune could also have something to do with divine timing. All right, let's look at all tied up. So this is the outcome. All tied up is number 23. Scorpio energy again with the Death card. Queen of Pentacles, a big confirmation. All tied up with your work, like not paying attention to something. I'm just going to overwork myself and then I don't have to think about it. 10 of Pentacles is your goals, the things that you want. And Temperance is here, and it's about healing. Balance needs to be brought here. I think you think that you're bringing balance by being more focused on your pentacles. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands. And I mean, you may be right. 3 of Wands is action towards your future. So it's like actually walking towards your future. Taking different action, new passionate action. All right, let's pull a Blessed Bee Oracle for Virgo. I think I'm talking to a Virgo that's on a twin journey. I think that you may have recently came out of a reunion period. I feel like you're now in a separation period. I feel like you're more focused on your job, your career, your pinnacles. I feel like it's very possible it could bring some type of balance. It could help you heal. But I think what really needs to happen is that forgiveness card. And you're going to have to speak up. You're going to have to speak truth. And it's very possible that you're going to have to offer forgiveness. A blessing for a mother comes out. On the bottom, a blessing to ease loneliness and bring companionship. All right, let's pull Tree of Life for guidance. Quickly, the Bonsai card comes out. The Tree Stump card comes out, and the Love card comes out. More confirmation. Moonlight is on the bottom. I'm going to read that Tree Stump card. Maybe if I find it. All right, it says pride in old ways. Wisdom, experience, ancient knowing, established heritage, facing the inevitable, disregard, decay, reminders of loss, self-involvement, and loss of statue. It's going to have something to do with facing the inevitable. All right, Tree of Life, Tree Stump card signals a time of rest and sigh. Thinking of the past as we move into the future. Big confirmations, right? Sometimes we throw out the old and welcome the new, but there is a lot of wisdom in the ancient ways. I literally use those words when we were talking about the divine feminine energy and the collective. So Virgo, if you missed the collective at the beginning of this live, I definitely recommend going back and watching that portion. Even as we renew our lives, we can still respect and benefit from lessons learned long ago. Take in the deep wisdom of our elders and trust that some things never really change. The old ways serve us, and that there are structures and rituals that have been meaningful for hundreds of years, values and virtues that did not go out of style with the changes in seasons. You may create new rituals or philosophies to live by, but understanding the ways of the old can benefit you, because even as you evolve, the past is part of your story. You are not defined by tradition and culture, and indeed not even the past defines you. But think now of the ways in which they have served you. Thank the past for what it has shown you about yourself, and give respect to the ancient ways, even as you choose new ways. Tree of Life, Tree Stump suggests that a feeling of pride wanes, and even sometimes a sense of humiliation may arise as we often resist change. Now is a time of reflection and depth of feeling and knowing. Though this may seem like an end to a way of being, your loss is not a loss of your heart's capacity to love. Wow, I'm going to read that one more time. Though this may seem like an end to a way of being, your loss is not a loss of your heart's capacity to love. I feel that sentence like deep in my soul. Though this may seem like an end to a way of being, your loss is not a loss of your heart's capacity to love. What you thought was permanent has proved to be the opposite, and a worldview is shattered. Substantial loss can lead to confusion and a wounded self-esteem. Were you treated with disregard? Did you suffer a loss of pride recently? Do you feel cut off at the knees by someone who wishes to see you come down? Are you feeling no longer useful in some circumstances when before you were primary in the lives of others? Tree of Life tree stem card speaks to the pain and agony of loss, the sorrow and missing the glory of days gone by, but also reminds us that enduring opens us up to grace. It is not the end, but the beginning of new ways to find your self-esteem. Tree stump card asks you to count as many rings on tree stump and see that you have learned much. And those who come before you have passed down what they knew, for each ring represents another stage of growth over generations of time. Each ring reminds you that you're experienced and have come a long way. If you have incurred a loss of pride, allow yourself to rest and reflect upon all you saw, heard, and felt leading up to this point. Give yourself credit and look up. There is an open sky above now, and all good things are possible. All right, Virgo. I'm just going to say it hurt, it stung, I feel it. Moonology Oracle to close it out. Luck is on your side. It's new moon in Sagittarius. It shows the arrow. So it's like you get to point the arrow and go in whatever direction you want. Look at this. Communication is key. It's new moon in Gemini. Mercury rules Gemini. Open communication. What is your energy of the week? Get a weight off of your chest. Last one, step out of your comfort zone. It's the North Node. I'm going to leave it right there, Virgo. I hope that reading was helpful. It says, what do you need to release on the bottom? All right, guys, tap that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly. And we have Capricorn left. And don't forget, tomorrow we have air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I'm off on Saturday. I'm going to be working my job at the lake, at the marina. Doing arts and crafts with fall leaves this weekend. And then Sunday night, we'll be back with love and astrology. And we're going to look at the October transits. Catherine says, so true. I'm a Virgo. Catherine, I am giving you an air hug right now. I don't even want to get into it. It was really emotional. Like, it hurt. I don't think the forgiveness, and Catherine, this may not be you. Again, my North Node is in Virgo. I don't think the forgiveness is so much for the person that did the heartbreaking. I think the forgiveness is more for ourselves. Like in my case, it's more for me. Like I need to forgive. Like it's easy for me to forgive other people. Like I don't know, it's just easy for me. Like yeah, people suck. I don't know. It's just easy, but it's hard for me to forgive myself for allowing such nonsense. You know what I mean? Like for especially if it's like repeated cycles, and you know what I'm saying. Like I don't know. Oh, that does sound fun. Diana, this is a good idea too. I'm always trying to come up with some like, cool stuff to do for the activities. They're mostly planned, you know what I mean? Like most weekends are planned. My ex-mother-in-law, well, we lived in Colorado, so like, pine cones in Colorado are like, super big and free. I remember when I moved out here and I went to like a Big Lots or something like that, a Hobby Lobby or something, and they had like pine cones in a bag for sale. And I was like, oh my God. So I called my mother in law and I was like, I need you to bag up as many pine cones as you can and send them to me. And I just want to say, I kind of remember her asking me if I wanted them painted. But she used to like decorate pine cones and then use them for, home decor. It always looked beautiful, super easy. I'm gonna get to it, I promise. I know we have Capricorn left. The Virgo kicked my butt. All right, let's timestamp. Yes, the glitter on the pine cones, my favorite. And I want to say she used to paint it with like this white fuzzy stuff that made it look like there was snow on the pine cone. Loved it. A couple of those in a basket, and you have a whole thing. Ooh, 11711 because I seen it. We're not 11717 because I talked too much. 11717 for Capricorn. This is gonna be for the week of September 22nd through September 28th. So Libra season is here. Fall equinox is here. It's all about bringing balance to your relationships. So let's jump right in with energy of the week for Capricorn, keepers of the light oracle. The ones could be significant, 111. There could be something new starting in your life, Capricorn. The sevens could have something to do with divine timing, spiritual energy. I know a lot of times we want to think that it's like good luck, good fortune, and I mean it's very possible as well. All right, Capricorn, energy of the week, keepers of the light. Let's see what comes out. We have Archangel Michael, my absolute favorite, trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. There's something about allow a miracle to occur. Archangel Michael is the protector of those of us on this very specific type of spiritual awakening journey. We have Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. That's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna keep going. All right, energy of the week is Archangel Michael. So let's see, what is the challenge or obstacle? I'm just gonna tell you, it's gonna have something to do with that helping hand that we just read. You're highly protected. That is what Archangel Michael is telling you, Capricorn. But it's very possible that you're going to have to extend a helping hand to someone that, I don't know, it could be challenging for you. Maybe you're not close. You have rest and rejuvenation, challenge or obstacle. Lesson learned, we have indecision. And then outcome, we have caring connection. Third chakra is on the bottom. Third chakra is your solar plexus chakra. It speaks about your personal power. All right, Capricorn, here goes. Archangel Michael is here. It is your energy of the week. It does say trusting heaven. I do feel like finally faded energy happens this week. I do feel like the message is that you are highly protected. Rest and rejuvenation is in your challenges or obstacles because something's going to happen. You're going to want to take action, and Spirit's asking you to be still and go within. Indecision is going to be your lesson learned. That's how I know that Spirit's asking you to be still, because the indecision card talks about her standing. So it's like standing at the fork of the road. And when I talk about the indecision card, I talk about how she has these two choices or these two paths that she can go down, but she comes back to this path that like where she's always been because she's too scared to like keep going further than what she can see. So it's like she comes back to her comfort zone and she stands still. So it's like that's how I know that Spirit is asking you to stand still, and that's why it's in your challenges or obstacle. The outcome is going to be caring connection. It's number 14. 1 and 4 is 5. So there is change in some type of relationship situation. Caring connection is very specific card. It talks about two people that meet in a work environment. It talks about how this turns, from friendship to something much stronger, more than what the person expected it to be. All right, Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels, stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to happen. Queen of Wands comes out. It's about being confident. The Tower comes out. Aries energy. It's a disruption. And Knight of Pentacles. So it could have something to do with a work situation. You could be experiencing a tower in a work situation. Again, highly protected. It's almost like Spirit's asking you to be still and not freak out when this tower goes off. Hanged Man, big confirmation there. 6 of Wands, victory. And 2 of Pentacles, feeling stretched in too many directions. Again, the infinity sign is sticking out to me. There is going to be a victory, but it's like you're definitely going to have to stand still. You're going to have to ride through some type of situation where you may feel like you want to make a move. You may feel like if you don't make a move, you're going to lose something or have to sacrifice something, but Spirit's asking you to stand still, and the message is very direct. Indecision is the outcome. We have Page of Swords. This is about somebody watching, higher learning. We have Ace of Pentacles, a new offer is made. 9 of Swords, it's about processing trauma. I think the offer is made, and it's very possible that it could cause some headaches. It could cause some anxiety. All right, let's look at caring connection. This is the outcome. Let's say there's going to be some change in this outcome. We have the World card. The World is about new opportunity. It could be about closing out a chapter. 2 of Cups is more confirmation. It's going to be about a connection. And then we have 2 of Swords. 2 of Cups is equal effort. 2 of Swords is this energy of stagnancy, of feeling stuck, of not sure which step to take next. Five of Swords is on the bottom. There could be some actual disagreements. I'm going to pull some more cards on this 2 of Swords. Because, it just doesn't make sense. You have the caring connection. And look at the 2 people, 2 of Cups. The World. So it's like these 2 people get a new opportunity. A new cycle starts. It could be that an old cycle finishes. But then why are you stuck? So we have Nine of Pentacles, Crone of Swords, and Page of Cups. It could have something to do, again, work situation, finances, financial independence. It's about speaking truth, and Page of Cups is an I'm sorry. So it's possible that you're doing I'm sorry, or it's possible that you need to say I'm sorry to someone. It is the slippery situation because you do see the fish jumping out of the cup on Page of Cups. The Hermit is on the bottom. It could be some self-reflection that is needed. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Let's pull a Blessed Be Oracle. For Capricorn. So the first major arcana of the Tower is Aries energy. It's the foundation crumbling so that it can be rebuilt. The Hanged Man is in your challenges or obstacle because Spirit's asking you to be still. And it's like you want to make a move. I feel like you think you're going to lose something, so you think that you're supposed to make a move now, and Spirit's saying be still. It's possible somebody's been watching you, Capricorn. That someone could bring you a new offer. But I think that offer opens up a whole can of worms that maybe you're not ready for. Let's do Blessed Be. A blessing on your day. It's number 5 again. So the 5s are pretty significant. And a blessing on peace of mind. It's number 32. 3 and 2 is 5. So again, 5 significant. All right, let's pull some guidance. We have the Fallen card. We have the Child card. We have Branches Fallen again. Wind card on the bottom. It's pretty easy. So the Wind card talks about how you're deeply rooted. But it does talk about how when you don't prune away old branches or old stagnant energy that's no longer serving you, Capricorn, it's very possible that branches fall and they cause obstacles. But I'm actually going to read the Fallen card because it was the first one to come out. And the Tree of Life Oracle. All right, it is death and renewal. So acceptance, forbearance, grace, ritual, exposure of truths. I think it's going to have something to do with exposure of truths. Tragedy, shock, misery, great loss, and bitterness. You are on notice that a big cycle has ended or is ending, and a big new one is beginning. Tree of Life Fallen urges you to stand in strength. Often in life, something signals an end, perhaps even a drastic and monumentous event. You are now in, or may soon be a part of, a shift that seems to have altered the universe. Do not lose hope or faith in all that life has to offer at this time. Forbearance and stealth will see you through. What makes you strong is your ability to feel the impact and go with it. Grieve and allow sorrow to wash through you. What was mighty and tall has now come down, and enormous loss may feel overwhelming. But even in death, we become the new perspectives and stark clarity we gain. When a great tree falls, it can be sudden or unexpected. This is a time for us to mourn and feel the loss of what once was. Let your memories bring you the range of emotion you may feel in your suffering. You may be moved to write poetry or record your feelings and thoughts, a journal, or to chant or sing. You may be moved to create art or begin a new project that you can pour your heart into. Grief heals over time, and through our creative will, new life emerges. All is not lost. It is natural to feel anger and bitterness over loss. Misery and tragedy of any kind deserve such a response, yet anger can become a destructive force, only adding to the misery. Express feelings in the most constructive way possible and be a part of a brave and wonderful new phase of life. At the same time, be careful not to idealize or sentimentalize the past. Even as you acknowledge the emotions that come with grief, the stages of grief include shock and denial. then anger, and lastly, acceptance. This is part of the process of rebirth for you in your awareness of self in relation to others and the world around you. Big changes have come, and even when you face and when you face them with courage, you see that you're still standing, living, and capable of thriving. Do not allow explosive and unexpected change or the end of situations to disable you. Certainly not for long. Recover and repair. Clear up the pathways or leap over the obstacles and walk on. Renewal is yours now. Tree of Life Fallen card is a sign that you possess a brave and resolute heart. All the good is coming. All right, I'm going to pull out Moonology Oracle. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. You're very close to achieving your goal. It's the gibbous moon, came out on its own. Expect powerful change. It's new moon eclipse. We do have another eclipse, the Libra eclipse, coming on October 2nd. It's time to release negativity. It's full moon in Scorpio. And on the bottom, a time to give rather than take. It's new moon in Virgo. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Capricorn. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I hope to see everyone Sunday night for Love and Astrology. That's not true. I hope to see everyone tomorrow night. Don't listen to me. For air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Look at Michelle knows. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming in. Moderators, thank you so much for keeping the time. I appreciate you ladies so very much. I will see everyone tomorrow evening. I'm always, always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Have a good night, everyone.